Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is Timberborn. And as you can see, the drought has just started. Now, I've played on for basically one cycle, from the end of one drought to the start of the next. We are currently laying in our explosives for the next layer of our reservoir here. That's taking a little longer than it would normally do because I've done a little bit of building over here. And I'm continuing to build. So over here we've got a line of power wheels connected up to a paper mill, and I'm just putting in an explosives factory behind it. Oh, I need to address a couple of comments from somebody. They mentioned that I was trying to get onto this little nodule down here to blow it up by bringing the path all the way around this way when I could have just dropped down here. And they are, of course, 100% correct. Yes, of course I could. So, yeah. Let's do that. Where are we? Landscaping. Always go to housing. Okay, well, that should be fine. They should be able to get to that no problem now. Down here, I've put in some steps to allow this log cutter to get in around here. Just because we were churning through a lot of logs getting all of this built. Now that these trees have come in for their first harvest, well, we should be fine for logs for a while. What else have I done? Oh yes, the same commenter who mentioned that also mentioned that I hadn't turned one of the water pumps back on, which I think was this one down here. Again, they're absolutely correct. I had forgotten to do that, but it is back on now. I've built more housing over here. I am laying in more explosives to widen this reservoir over here. What else have I done? Not much down here. I have been focused on basically that new district in the reservoir. Let's turn these on. Just to keep enough water coming in, and I'll do the same with... Oh no, that one's already on. So that's fine. Over here we can turn these two on potentially. Yep. Come on. Thank you, autosave. Up here we can turn these two on. And up here we can turn this one on. Okay, that's all set up. Right, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for our explosives factory to go in up here. Building lacks workers. Yeah, the bridge district. This isn't going well. I think we have a bit of an aging population in this district. I have built some new housing, but I'm going to put in some more just to encourage a bit of a slightly staggered birth wave. Okay, I can turn these three pumps on down here as well. Don't really need to. This district's absolutely fine. It's chuntering along quite happily to itself. As I say, the bridge district is a bit more of an issue. With its aging population, but everything else seems to be going fine. Seems to be going fine. Always a little bit concerned when I have a full cycle where nothing goes badly wrong or I make no mistakes. But we will spin on through the drought. We'll see how much of this this reservoir we can get laid in with explosives. I will... Let's have a look. Because they're going to be focused on the explosives, I will lightly prioritise these buildings here, the explosives factory. Oh, and I might as well do those stairs as well while I'm at it. They should be able to get those done quickly enough. One thing I do want to check. Yeah, we still have 277 planks in this district, so I'll leave the lumber mill off for the moment, will I? No, I might as well turn it back on. There's no reason not to. Frees up some space in our lumber yards and fills up some of our warehouses. I am going to need to put in another warehouse somewhere. So, what I will do is that, and then that, and then we could probably get away with an underground warehouse in there. What does that need to be built? Gears. We just have enough gears, but we're going to want gears from there. Okay, so we're going to need to send some gears in. Main district. Probably the best place. 461 gears. Yeah, we can probably spare some. Okay, so gears go there, and we can probably stop the metal now. Just check that. Yeah, we have 100 metal blocks. We only need, what, 30. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will spin on through the drought. And as I say, we'll see how... oh, I did put in some more forestry over here. Obviously, it has all died. Let's see if we can reach all of this. We should be able to. I'm not sure that we'll be able to actually get the explosives over to this district, though. Let's have a look. We have no explosives in this district. Oh, wrong one. How many explosives do we have over here? 266. Right. Let's get sending some explosives out. There we go. Okay, and now I will spin on and see how we do in 6 days when the water returns. Okay, and the drought is over. Barely noticed it. Really no problems at all. I don't think any other reservoirs dropped too low, he says, just double checking that. No, even water in this little one down here, look. So, we did absolutely fine. No problems with food. I mean, we've got nearly 15,000 food stored in the colony. Over here, I did remove this section of path and lay in explosives to stretch that channel around. It didn't quite reach everywhere, so I put in a water dump. So now we have a lot more space over here, which we can easily reach with a farmhouse, whatever we want to put in here. And we are going to be laying in explosives up here, so I'm going to remove this lumberjack. And I'm going to start laying in explosives where we can up here. And I'm going to have to remove some resources here, I think. Let's have a look. Where are we? There, there, and there. Okay, that's a start. Down here, I've put in a Lido, which they seem to enjoy. I was thinking about maybe putting another one on the other side, just so we've got more of them, so more people, more beavers can use them. Over here, we've laid in the explosives, so we can set those off. Oops, he says, wildly swinging the camera about. There we go. That'll widen that reservoir a little bit. Yeah, more housing has gone in over here. I think that's pretty much everything I've done. Other than that, it's just been, yeah, running everything through. I put in a hoarding post down here. Just to... This district is constantly complaining that things like the grill can't get potatoes, even though there are potatoes in stock. So I've just put in yet another hauler's lodge. So that's 3 in this district now. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, other than that, that's it, I think. Can't think of anything else we've done. Nope. I put in a temple there. I can't remember if I mentioned I put in a temple in this district to increase their spirituality down here. And honestly, I was thinking about putting in a Lido or something up here, because there's not a lot in this district for them. They've got the temple. I don't think they've even got a campfire. They do not, as far as I can see. No, so let's put a campfire in there for them, at the very least. They do have a rooftop terrace, so that's something. But we'll give them a campfire as well. They've probably got a shrine somewhere. Yes, there's a shrine right there, look. So they have more spirituality. I'm basically just trying to get the sort of average well-being of my beavers up. What's wrong with you? Nothing. It's you two. You're flooded. Yes, of course you are. Okay, our explosives are doing all right. We're nearly halfway there. Actually, probably slightly over halfway. But that's good. That's good. Building needs water. I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. The water will be back soon, don't worry. Okay, yes, so we will spin on a little bit more. I want to spin on until we get all these explosives laid in, but I don't know whether I'll need to come back before then or not, and I don't know how long that's going to take. So I will spin on until either these are all filled in or there's something else that demands our attention. I thought this deserved our attention. There we go. That troublesome nodule is no more. Spun on for a couple of days. Our explosives are doing well, as you can see. Yeah, should be a few more days and we'll have that all done, I think. Everything else is running pretty smoothly. We have no wind at the moment. That's fine. I have had to remove the Lido because obviously this area is deeper than I was thinking it was, because I wasn't thinking. So I've put just another rooftop terrace on there. We've got a couple of statues either side. Or a statue rather, and a bush, just to add some aesthetics to the area. Over here, our explosives are going in. I've popped in a lumberjack just there. They managed to get rid of those last few trees on here. And I can obviously reach all of this. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with the rest of this island yet. I'm going to take this down first, get rid of these trees out the back, and then see what we're left with. Yeah, other than that, we are just plodding along. So I will continue to do so until the explosives are laid in. Okay, I'm going to try this Lido one more time. This is only going to work during the wet period, and it might not even work there. I don't know how deep this is going to fill up. Probably not deep enough. But we'll give it a go. Where are we? Come on. There we go. And if not, we'll just try something else. I don't think that's going to be deep enough even in the wet period. But we'll as I say, we'll give it a go. See if that helps. Explosives are still being laid in over here. Explosives are still being laid in over here. We're very close to finishing. So I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so a day before the drought hits, we have got these explosives laid in, so we can set these off and give this a chance to fill back up before the drought hits. Ah, the traditional slow, painful explosions. Okay, well, all that's done, so I can lay in the next lot of explosives here. So we can drop ourselves down some stairs. We can lay in... oops, didn't want to do that. Lay in a path along there. Probably want one up there. Now let's have a look. We're going to need to wait until those stairs are in before we can actually lay those explosives, because we need to be able to see where they need to go. However, in the meantime, down here, this Lido is in and operating. Obviously, that is not going to continue to operate during the drought. That is going to... this little channel here is going to empty out, and that's going to empty as well. So this will be unusable during the drought. So, I put in another one over here. A little water dump, just to keep this filled. That's fine. I've also, because that's now hydrating this area, I've also extended the farming just a little bit, just to put in some more potatoes. Just to get a bit more food coming in. That's basically where we are. Let me speed up until we get to daylight. There we are. That's daylight. Because we do have some more... Thank you, autosave. We do have some more explosives to set off once this path is deleted and replaced. So we can do that. And we'll prioritise that. That should be fairly quick. There we go. Building needs water. Yes, it will do. Told you. Okay, let's go around and activate our low-lying water pumps. Or some of them at least. These ones won't operate yet because there is still water to drain out. But that's fine. We'll do the same up here. And we'll do the same up here. How are we doing for water in this district? Not great. Okay, well, we will turn these on as well then. Just in preparation for when the drought actually hits. Okay, these explosives are nearly done, so we will speed up until they are in. There we go, and we can set these off. There we go, and we've now got this whole area, which is hydrated because of that water dump there. How far can you reach? Okay, you can reach all the way out here. So we've put a farmhouse out here somewhere. That should have access to pretty much all of that space there. Might as well set this log cutter to get rid of these trees here as well. And the last remaining few over here. There we go. Gives them something to do. And I will spin on until the start of the drought just to see where we are. Have we got these steps in yet? Yes, we have. Okay, we can now see about laying in these explosives. Okay, looks like we can reach all of that. Yeah, looks like we can reach everything. Okay, so let's lay in our explosives then. Just do it in strips. That way we can come through and remove the bits of path that need removing as they go along. Because they will obviously build it in the order that I lay it in. Okay, and I will come back at the start of the drought in half a day, just to see how long it's going to be. Okay, there we are, 8 days. We are going to be without water. We should be okay. Everything is operating okay. Everything's set up okay. I will play through the drought and see how we do. 8 days, yeah, it should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is we do have a lot of unemployed beavers at the moment. We have 20 unemployed in this district here at the moment. I am putting in another builder's hut. Hopefully that will speed things up. I may put in another hauler's hut as well. That's not a bad idea. Where can I put a hauler's hut? I don't know. Yeah, I suppose we'll put it there. I mean, we can delete all of this at a later date. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to stick another statue up there. Down here, we've put some more housing in. And we've put a couple of statues in to cover most of the housing. So they should all be getting an aesthetics boost from that. Yeah, and that's basically what we're doing. That's where we are. Yeah. I am just thinking we do have all of this water in this reservoir that we're just not using at the moment. Look at that. All that drinking water that we're not utilising in any way. But I want to get the reservoir dug before I start putting in water pumps, because they'll need to go on platforms and the platforms need to stand on the ground, and if we start putting that in, it means we are going to be slightly restricting the amount of water we can store in the reservoir. So that's why I'm not doing it yet. So I will spin on through the drought. 8 days, we'll see where we get to. The drought is over, and I'm quite pleased with that. As you can see, I've put in another water pump up here despite my protestations. It's only temporary, but it's because we ran out of water here. And we currently only have 90 water in the district. So yeah, the end of the drought couldn't come at a better time, frankly. We are also sending in water from the home district. And that is set to send over up to 500, I believe. Yeah, up to 500 water. And this district has dropped down by about 400 water since I started sending it over. So we're chewing through this district's water supply as well. Yeah. I mean, we do have sort of 80-odd beavers in this district. But that's not ideal, shall we say. In terms of explosives, yeah, we haven't done a great deal of progress there. Partly because I was adding in more power wheels down here. Now that our second paper mill is up and running. And yeah, partly because I was trying to rush to build this water pump as well. But we will continue with that. Everywhere else is fine. Yeah, nothing else to say, really. Everything else is fine. Obviously, this Lido down here stopped working. I think I mentioned. But everything else is working okay. I am going to put in some farmland over here. I'm also going to pop in some more log storage there. I'm going to extend the maple planting up to the edge there, I think. Actually, no. Let's not mess around. Let's just fill that whole area in with maple. And I'm going to pop a farmhouse out here. And we can put in, what have we got growing already? Potatoes and carrots. Potatoes and carrots. Potatoes, sunflower seeds, sunflower seeds. So let's put some wheat in. And then we'll have to think about... thank you, autosave. Then we'll have to think about putting in some kind of power structure over here. Honestly, probably along this bridge would be fine. Yeah, that's probably okay. Put in some more power wheels. How much does a grist mill use? 60 horsepower. We'd need, well, I mean, ideally we'd need 2. But realistically, we could get away with 1 power wheel for that. Yeah, I might as well do that, mightn't I? It does mean redesigning slightly. Because I'd want to string the power underneath there, ideally. Okay, I'll lay that in and then I'll come back. Okay, in a desperate attempt to stop this top district here from dying of thirst, I'm going to build a small reservoir down here. Okay, I've already set up the first bit of the platform. We'll prioritize these. And we'll get another water pump in there. And join it up. I'm also building another one up here. In this reservoir up here. Currently we have 167 water in this district. Which is better than it was yesterday. By a factor of a lot. I don't know factors at all. No, we didn't have any water. We had about 20 water left in this district at the end of the day yesterday. So that was worrying. Doesn't look like anyone is currently thirsty. Yeah. So it's going to take a little bit longer than hoped to get these explosives laid in, because a lot of the workers are busy over here trying to, you know, provide water for us. But I will spin on and hopefully we'll get these laid in before the next drought. Day 15 of this cycle. We've just got the drought warning, so 3 days. But this is the little power setup I've got here to run our grist mill. Just 2 power wheels that run underneath there. Feed through into the grist mill. We can obviously stick more power wheels on there if we need to. Or even on this side. Yeah, so we've got space to expand our power structure there if we need to. At the moment, we don't really. We've got a bakery there. We've got our grist mill. That's fine. That's all we really need. How are we looking? We've got 22 unemployed, no spare beds, no children. Okay, I'm going to put in some more housing, I think. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need some more housing in this district. Down here, we do have some slight flooding problems, because we've been futzing around with the level of the water everywhere. Hopefully after the next drought that will disappear. If not, we'll have to fiddle around with these channels a bit more. I have extended this one, as you can see. And I've widened this little section up here. Just to try and draw in some of the water. So after the next drought, we'll see if that helps. If not, maybe connect those 2 up. I mean, the flow is connected up anyway. So, as long as we're not draining everything off the map, that should be fine. In theory, that will drain a lot more of this water that's coming down here back up into this reservoir and around. That's the plan anyway. Our wheat is coming in over here. Everything else is, as has been the case, functioning normally. Over here, I have put in another water mill, another water pump. So we now have 6 water pumps during the wet season to fill us up. We now have over 800 water, which is nice. So that's resolve itself. And, as you can now see, we've got another layer of explosives laid in. That's not bad. 2 in an episode. So we will end it there with the setting off, the traditional setting off of the explosives. So thank you very much for watching. Please do join us next time. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it and you'd like to see more. Give us any, I always say, give us any hints and tips and suggestions in the comments. Thank you very much for all of those who do. They are very helpful because, you know, I'm getting older now and my memory isn't as good as it once was. And it wasn't ever good. But thanks very much for watching. Please do join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.